Hello and welcome to the highlights of the first T20 international between Sri Lanka and South Africa from the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. A surface that was dry as expected in Colombo and looked really good for runs for that first T20 international. At the toss, it was South Africa's debutant captain, Keshav Maharaj, who called correctly and decided that his side was going to bat first. Quinton de Kock back in the side, as was the case for David Miller and Dwayne Pretorius as well, coming into the lineup. For Sri Lanka, expectation as usual with them playing at home. And commentary alongside me was Amer Sohail.
Won the toss and decided to bat. Not only they have to set the tone of the game in the favor of the South African team, lay a foundation and impact the game. And both the batsmen have the ability, there is no doubt about it. The strike rate is good.
Couldn't get it through.
He's kind of a player. Sees it, hits it.
Shot. Quinton de Kock just whips that away for four. Beautifully done. Shot. Too short, and Reza Hendricks pounces on that. Gone again, this time along the ground. Beautiful shot for four. And a full toss to finish. He's helped himself. Reza Hendricks put all three away, three in a row. A good over for South Africa.
There you go. He tried to hit the ball over extra cover, didn't work for him. And now he decided to hit the ball over mid-on, middle net.
Oh dear, that's poor delivery. That was a miserable knee-high full toss. That really was, you call range hitting practice.
Quinton de Kock. He is looking to open his shoulders and he gets a boundary. Wide on mid-on. This is high. Should be taken. Should be taken. He does. Vanidhu Hasaranga has struck. Taken well in the deep. Another look. Tossed up. And he went for the slog sweep.
Yeah, he doesn't get it out the middle of the bat. In fact, the top edge. And it just goes straight up in the air. Quinton de Kock gone for 36. South Africa after a good start. 73 for 1.
Wade Markram is the new batsman. And this is the top edge, should be taken. Quite simple. Short fine leg. Deekshana catches it. And Reza Hendricks looking to play the sweep. That one was slower.
Bang, bang goes Hasaranga. He's the danger man, brought into the attack to say, hey, bring us back into this game, because South Africa have started well. And it's the two in men that he's got out. And yeah, just a cursory lift of the finger, because it's another wicket gone down. They're back in it. Sri Lanka. Hendricks gone for 38. It's 79 for 2.
Well, he's got a strike rate of 145, 24 innings.
Oh dear me, that could be very close. That is out, that looked out. Unless there was a bottom edge on it, that looked very out. Heinrich Klaas is going to have a chat to his partner. And he's reviewed it pretty quickly.
Oh no, clipping. Decision stays.
Well, I'll tell you what, pitching just in line with off stump, just enough of the ball in line with off stump, and just enough of it touching off stump. So umpires called twice, only one red light out of 3, but it's all that Heinrich Klaassen needs to make his way back for 2 from 4 balls. South Africa lose their third, 87 for 3. Clean hit, very clean strike, long boundary, but it's enough. Right in the slot for Aiden Markram. That is very, very cleverly played. Just bringing the bottom hand into the shot at the point of impact to make sure it went straight back over the bowler's head.
Well, he was waiting for this, wasn't it? He was waiting for Hasaranga to pitch the ball outside the off stump.
Slow ball this time into the wicket, but this time it's not going to stop David Miller, who looks a man in form since the first ball he arrived.
Yeah, that was a ball much slower. Gets an underage, that will be 4. Short third man inside the circle. Jamira from round the wicket going full and fast. Over extra cover. Chamika Karunaratne does well. He does extremely well. Definitely saved 2, but still a big over for South Africa. They get 13. 130 for 3. Oh, that's clever. That is clever. Aiden Markram. Great presence of mind. The 50 partnership is up. Full and wide. This is high. And it has gone the distance. He gave it an almighty whack. And it just sailed over long off. Another slow one. This time might be taken. It will be. Dasun Shanaka has got his man. And another slower delivery. And Aiden Markram just giving it an almighty whack. Markram 48 of 33, 152 for 4. And this is high down to backward square leg. Taken. Avishka Fernando the catcher. Again the slower bouncer bowled into the pitch. Bit of bounce. And a good catch, very good catch by Avishka Fernando. Got underneath it.
David Miller finishes for 26. Well made 26, I should say. South Africa 5 down for 156.
Again drags it on the leg side. Will it go for 4? I think it will. So some consolation for South Africa. Pretorius finishing off with a boundary. But still a good finish. Very good finish.
Good start by de Kock and Hendricks. A solid start, and then in Markram and Kilamila. India's finishing touches for South Africa. In Markram being pick of the batsman. 48 in 33 balls with 2 6s.
Right, the Sri Lankan bowling. Chamira was good. Had the ball at the death. Dasun Shanaka was outstanding in the 19th over. Dhananjaya just 2 overs. The rest of the bowling, they did try hard. But Hasaranga with 2 for 23 was the most successful and living up to that billing of being the number 2 bowler. Right, let's take a look at the target. Sri Lanka need exactly, or I should say 164 with little, over 8 runs and over in 20 overs.
Top-ranked T20 international bowlers on display. There he is, Brez Shamsi. There was much speculation over the last 24 hours about why Imran Tahir isn't back in the Proteas squad or even considered for the T20 World Cup. But to be fair, it's to Brez Shamsi's turn.
Oopsie. Oopsie. Freebies.
Who says there's no bounce in Sri Lankan pitches? That is a lovely, lovely strike. Use of the feet, very quick use of the feet from Dinesh Chandimal.
Straight up in the air. Who wants it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Nobody. Searched for it. Searched for it, Markram, as he turned round and he couldn't find it. They're not easy ones, the ones that go over your head and you've got to turn round and run.
Chandimal hits it firmly. Very nearly a bowler killer. Gets a boundary.
Yeah, he's been itching to do this. Once again, it was a hitting very strong. Has been picked up.
Certainly seemed to have broken the bat. He wants a change. But let's see what happened with the fieldsman. That came on to him a little bit quicker. Lost the grip. Yeah, it was on the bounce.
Intelligent bowling. The fielder found the target. The question is whether Avishka has gained the territory.
Well, let's see. That was a slower delivery. I think he's short. He's short. Yeah, that was clever fielding. Very good fielding by Nokia at mid-on. So I'm afraid Avishka Fernando has to go. Avishka Fernando goes for 11. 34 for 1.
New batsman Rajapaksha. Oh, that's close, out! First ball in T20 cricket as a captain. He picks up a wicket. He's threatened to be removed on duck. Yes, he's been removed. He's the third South African, Keshav Maharaj, to pick up a wicket with his first delivery in any international cricket, T20 cricket. To be precise, without scoring, he walks back, 34 for 2. That's better. Used feet and cleared everything.
That was a release shot. Chandimal getting bogged down. And he saw the man at long off, but took his chance.
That's a very, very clean strike.
Top edge. Oh, Kakisura Bada, good effort there. The big man and short third man. Oh, outside edge, Deacock. Got a hand to it, just couldn't hold on to it. Charita Sri Lanka living a dangerous life. Sri Lanka 57 for 2.
Shamsi takes a wicket. And Charita Sri Lanka, after to be said, he just never got going. Terribly bogged down, 6 off 18. And he too perishes to the long, long square boundary.
A top edge as caught by Dwayne Pretorius at square leg. And Shamsi into the game. His #1 T20 international bowler. Picking up his first wicket in his second over. Sri Lanka losing the third for 68. Charita Sri Lanka gone for 6.
Slice drive, like that a lot from Dasu Shanaka.
Dasun Shanaka, oh, dropped him at square leg. Dasun Shanaka generally enjoys deliveries of that length, but somehow just couldn't get it over the line. In fact, he's pretty lucky that he didn't go all the way. 4-10, hit straight down the ground, and that should split both fieldsmen. That's a good start to the over. Right, he's on 49. He's on 50. They want the second. They'll be happy with one. His 6th T20 international 50 in his 58th game.
Oh, ball in. What an arm delivery. Found the Yorker land. No answer from the batsman.
That's the one that dips in the armour. Asun Shanaka. Done by the leg stump. That is a huge scalp, I'll tell you. 95 for 4, he goes for 16. And he hits it over mid-wicket. But, oh, it's dropped him. Dropped him. For a moment, I thought it cleared the fieldsman. It did.
That's in the air. Fielder camping underneath it. Easy cash for Shamsi.
He was there to play a few shots. Shots he did play. I just found the fieldsman. A slow delivery. Taking a lot of pace off the ball. That was the cutter. Right, Hasaranga goes without scoring. Sri Lanka in trouble, 102 for 5.
Bowled him! Straight through Norkia with his pace.
Dhananjay was very late. Very, very fine. Only managed to miss it. And Timber to unbreak Nokia.
It's 104 for 6. It's a top strike. It's a top strike. Whoa! Well, that's gone a mile. I'll say that's the big boundary. It looked like a postage stamp. A huge 6.
76 meters the boundary was, and easily went another 15 behind. 90-meter hit minimum.
That's off the edge. It'll go for 4. It'll be annoying runs these for Kagiso Rabada. That's that then. South Africa draw first blood. They win by 28 runs. A first game for Keshav Maharaj in 2020 internationals. A first game as captain. And he begins with a victory. That's the summary then of game number 1. South Africa winning the toss and getting 163 for 5 after a good start up at the top from De Kock and Hendricks, and Markram playing well for his 48, and Miller 26 from 15 was pretty good. Hasaranga deserves a mention for his 2 for 23. Then Sri Lanka 135 for 6, just didn't get going. And Dinesh Chandimal, though he caught up and played well, got his 66 not out, he didn't quite get going on time, and by the time he was going it was a bit too late. So South Africa by 28 runs.